Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I just crack up. I have never done this to somebody. I don't understand the attitude behind it and the mindset behind it. I have to draw the conclusion that the people that do this are just big, fat, nasty, wussy, chicken shit people. So I'm in my truck yesterday getting ready to leave the office. I'm in my parking lot and I'm getting ready to leave. Windows are down. And somebody drives by and says, "Jackass." And I look and this guy shouted "jackass" at the truck. I don't know if he maybe didn't realize my truck windows weren't down. So I was leaving anyway and he went north. So instead of going south, I went north. He had to stop at a light, so I got his truck license. It was funny because I think he knew I was behind him because then he turned right and he ended up pulling over on the 4-lane. I just went on by him like, yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm not going through this again. I'm not going to chase anybody. So I get his driver's license. I photograph it, so I get his driver's license, his plate license, and I have somebody up in Ohio that I know that runs it. He runs it, gives me the name. It's Tracy L. West, which is a woman's name. Truck's registered in a woman's name. And her husband right here, because I remember seeing his profile when he turned right, he had his phone out, is right there, Jeff West. This asshole who lives at Heartland Subdivision, I'm going to show a picture of his house in a minute. So this is the guy right there. And it's like, why shut that? When I see somebody that I don't call them names. You just avoid them. You just ignore them. It's unbelievable. Now, of course, I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last time, but I'm going to have some fun with this guy. I just want the world. I'm sure he's got friends. I don't care if he's got friends. I don't care who his friends are. I don't mind if his friends become my enemies for doing this. I don't care. Because I want everybody to know that this guy right here, Jeff West, is a chicken shit coward. Likes to shout names, but, he doesn't stop in my office and say, "Hey, I think you're a jackass," and say it to my face. No, you do it on a drive-by. Just like my nephew and his finger. And I will never, ever take it. Ever, ever. I will never take it. I'm not going to break the law, but I will never take it. So I had, armed with his address, I drove over to his house, verified, sure enough, there's a picture of his truck in his driveway, and there's his house. Public. Took it all from the public. And you know what? I think I'm going to call the Kenton County Attorney's Office and want this guy charged. If you look at Kentucky's harassing communication statute, it applies. He shouted "jackass" at me for no lawful purpose. So he ought to be charged with harassing communications. Furthermore, he ought to be charged for menacing because when I first heard it, at the initial reaction, I was scared. So he ought to be charged with menacing as well. Hey, Jeff, you obviously know where my office is, okay? You know where it is. So you know how to get a hold of me. Yeah, get a hold of me. Mano to mano. See, this is why we should not have ever gotten rid of dueling. Should never got rid of dueling. What was wrong with dueling? Dueling was consensual, and it was a way to deal with honor, disputes and honor. See, what happens is Jeff Wests of the world that insult you on social media behind fake Facebook pages, shout at you when they're driving past you, flip you off when they're driving past you, all of these things. That's the problem in the world. People like this guy. And I still feel like the only way to change that is people like me and maybe some of you that don't put up with it. Where we are as a society, this is reflective of it. Folks, if I see my worst enemy, I don't say, you're a jackass. I don't say nothing. What you're supposed to do? You just let it be. No, I don't go on my enemy's social media pages. I don't care. Don't care. So I just wanted to publicly make fun of Jeff West, Independence Wuss, and Jack Wagon of the day. Jeffy, look at little Jeffy there. Does drive-by shoutings. Jeff, my probation is up in about 1.5 years. Oh my God. If I wasn't, Sabrina, if only I wasn't on probation. Have a good one, Jeff West Wussy.